That's awesome. Hi, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the show. I think that they'll come in as they get their notices. So we'll just sit here
Yeah.
and have a chat before they show up. But welcome again to Madam Claudia, a very beautiful young lady who I love having on the show. And I'm glad and thank you for being here. And I really love your background. I think, between the Buddha and the flowers, it always brings me up, makes me happy. So,
Thank you. Yeah, I always have them. They bring me peace. They bring wherever I move, wherever I go, I always bring them because they actually make me feel very comforted, and they make me understand that home is not a dwelling. Home is where you make it.
right.
So
Oh,
for me,
absolutely.
it's my sense of
Absolutely.
comfort.
Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Jenny. Yes, it's nice to see you. Thanks for being here. I figure that we'll have people coming in fairly soon when they get their notices. But I will say YouTube has been a bit wonky and not giving people notices as much as they did. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway,
Yeah.
last Monday was the day this was originally scheduled, and I had no electricity. And now where Claudia is, they are having water issues. It's like, oh, the earth is just giving us all kinds of challenges.
Fun challenges, yes.
Yes. Yes.
So not fun for, water. You can't tamper with water. That is
Right.
essential. But that is what's
Right.
going on here in Alberta, and it's
Yeah.
quite unfortunate, really. It
It
really
is.
is.
It really is. I get it. So, oh, Amanda, you're here. It's nice to see you. I wonder, Amanda, is Dante still there? Hi, JR. Nice to see you. Amanda lives here in Seattle area, and she has this wonderful guy come up, and he's a channeler and so on. He comes up from Mexico once, like in the summertime, to visit with her, and he has his
Oh,
own channel here. So yeah, it's kind of
that's
nice.
exciting.
No, isn't that fun? It's
I
nice to
love it.
have all that attention, you know?
I love that.
Yeah. So, it's been a very crazy day today as far as, I noticed in the, what do you call it? In our Congress, our Senate, we're just going through all kinds of crazy stuff, and it's
Oh,
not ending. I
we're
know you guys
watching.
know. Yeah.
We're watching. Oh yeah, no, I mean, I don't like to I'm never I never try to give out my public opinion on much because you know what, I
Yeah.
don't want to
Yeah.
cause
I
any
understand.
ruffle
Yeah.
feathers for anyone, but I do watch. I watch it on an energetic sort of
Yeah.
like mindset,
Awareness
and
level. Yeah. Yeah.
it's
Uh-huh.
crazy right now.
It is
Crazy. So
crazy.
I'm
Yes.
watching all of this new development and all of this all these things coming to light.
Yes, absolutely. And not just here in the United States, but in a lot of places around in Europe
Yeah.
and so on. But I love
I
that you
love
did this because I'm guessing it was like you got your popcorn out and you're watching.
Oh yeah, I'm watching. I'm watching because it's like confirming a lot of what a lot of
Yeah.
people have been feeling. And it's
Yeah.
funny how just in this particular year, it's coming to full disclosure. It's like finally we get to see about uh
Yeah.
well, a lot of the hot topics that are being mentioned right now. Like it's
Yeah. Yep. Yep. I like this, JR. The
interesting.
energy is thick, JR says.
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely yes.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah, that's a great way to say
Perfect.
it. Yeah.
The best way to
Yeah.
say it is
Oh.
thick. Yeah.
Yeah. So hello, Linda Ellison, and oh, Amanda, he's in Oregon. Okay, well, it's a beautiful day there too, I'm sure. Hi, Nancy. And if you have any questions that you would love to be read on today, go right ahead and put them in, and Madam Claudia and I will answer them for you. If Lorraine, it's nice to see you as well. Okay, Jenny's already got something up. So yeah. Oh my goodness sakes. Will your financial situation, your bills almost doubled. Rent
Okay.
120%?
Okay, so thank you so much for putting in your questions. Just so that everyone knows, I have 3 decks that I'm going to be working from today.
Okay.
One of the
Mhm.
decks, in case anyone has any relationship questions, please put them down in the chat below. I will be
Mhm.
reading and using my psychic tarot from the heart for
Okay.
those who would like any any answers or directions or guides towards the relationships. The second one that I'll be using is energy oracle cards. Now these ones I use them to clarify. So right now, just intuitively free flowing for Jenny, I am seeing that, dear, it's getting hard. I don't know if you have two incomes coming in, yours or your spouse's, but I feel that you will have to take on a second job, only because some of the things that are going to be coming up will be requiring you to do so, but it's only temporary, okay? Please know that everything in our sort of like environment is done as a form to show us that we can get through things. And yes, challenges are arise, but they're only meant to show us our strength and that we can withstand, and they do get better. So we can vibrationally sort of bring ourselves up from that situation. It's sort of a challenge we put ourselves through, okay? Just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, you're hoping for side work from a friend. You know what's really bad? She says her rent went up from $1,100 a month to $2,500 a month.
Yep. Now, this
Crazy.
this is on a global scale.
Yeah.
So collectively, we're all sort of being pushed and sort of pressured right now. We're in this pressure cooker because they're trying to see, and I mean by those who are collectively jumping on the bandwagon right now to see where this inflation is taking us, because there has been many signs showing in the past 10 years here, even 5 years, that we are going to be going through some sort of economic collapse because we are at thresholds, and that's why we're having all of these changes. They're trying to break people's psyche with all of this inflation, and I'm sorry to say it like that, but it's only done to see like how much they can, what is our threshold. So if they see people like switching jobs or moving around, strategically trying to make ends meet, then we're basically showing them, yeah, we can pay, but it's up to us, the people, to sort of like
stand up
negate,
to it. Yes.
stand up to it, because we're not meant to do this. We're not here to be slaves, and this is why collectively this is happening.
I have to say here as well, and it may be it hasn't happened in other places, but here in the United States, when the other man was the president, he changed IRS bills. And when I did my taxes this year, I owed a lot more money because he took away a whole bunch of my deductions.
Wow,
And
how convenient.
Yes, I know. And he wants to give to the corporations and not make them pay. And so it just doesn't make, I know it's very odd. So yes, I'm seeing that, Jenny, chaotic energy, dragon energy. Of course, it's the year of the dragon. I'm seeing that, it's very difficult to deal with, excuse me, and that you've been having to be very frugal with what you can do. It's like you can't do what you used to be able to do, even if it was to go out to eat or go to McDonald's or something. But it's very interesting. This says short-lived, and then it says winter season. So I'm hoping by the first of the year, because that would be the winter season here in the United States, that things will get better for all of us. That's a long time from now. But yeah, I agree with Madam Claudia very much so. Yeah. Okay.
I'm just going to quickly just let you know, I pulled adjacent possibilities. So this goes with exactly what you had put in there in the chat. This card talks about looking over sort of opportunities that perhaps were missed from the beginning, sort of overlooked because you didn't think you had to, but now is the time to look over some opportunities that perhaps you overlooked in the beginning, because now they're going to be coming up again to assist you, and it is a short-term thing right now. Okay, just so you know.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for your question, Jenny S. And we're sending you lots of love and resolution for your situation. I know I don't want to sell my house because I'd be paying more in rent than I am in my mortgage. So I get it.
You're right.
Yeah. So hi, Sherry Laidler and Dupre and Valerie S. and Claire Griffiths and Tropical Empress. It's all wonderful to see you. If you haven't ever been in, and also I saw you here, Carl. if you haven't been here with Madam Claudia, you've missed out. So I hope you enjoy yourself today, because we always have a really good time. And so, all right, I got your question, Carl. So let me tell you who I have. Whose birthday is it today? Wait a minute. Claire. Well, we'll do a little bit of a birthday reading if you want. So I got Nancy, JR, Lorraine, Linda, Dupre, Carl, and Claire right now. And that should tide us over for a short time. Hi, Teresa Levine. So wonderful to see you as well. All right, so Nancy's next. She said, will I leave my employer this summer due to the negative changes? Ooh, it sounds like you know you need to.
Okay, so Nancy, I'm gonna ask you to choose from 3 piles, please. I've already shuffled the cards for you. You let me know in the chat there, pile 1, 2, or 3, and I will read from that. And then I'll tell you intuitively what I feel. Okay?
Yep. Nancy, you put it in there and I will let her know.
Thank you.
So one is, so 1, 2, or 3 is what she's telling you?
Pile
Okay.
1, 2, or 3.
All right. Nancy, are you here, honey? All right. Tropical, I got you. Valerie, I got you. Nancy.
If
And
she doesn't, that's okay. I'll just
we'll
let
go
her.
back.
Okay, we'll
Yeah,
go back,
we'll
or
back.
I'll just say what I wanted to say in the beginning.
All right.
So I just picked from pile number 2. So if she picked
Okay.
number 2, I hope this is what intuitively I picked for her. It's called
Okay.
Challenging Times. So with
Mhm.
this card, it particularly talks about uh situations that we have in relationships where we are asked to look at the situation from a higher perspective. So if you are going to look at a situation where you have to like literally leave your place of employment because you see no resolution, you have to start looking at it like perhaps there is something in me that I could possibly modulate or look at differently so that I can start repelling energetically what it is that I don't want in my environment, because it shouldn't have to cost you your place of
Yeah.
work. You know
Right.
what I mean? So if you are able to look at it with resolution,
Mhm.
because it's a change of perspective, that perhaps this person is mirroring back something in us, or perhaps looking at the situation from a negative point and we're also looking at from a negative point, how it is that we can neutralize ourselves so that we don't have to go through this, mitigate uh, during this situation, so that you don't have to leave your place of employment, because you shouldn't have to
Hmm.
leave on account of
Right.
someone. And if it's like
Yes.
the higher ups that are sort of putting you in that position, perhaps there could be some sort of mitigation, sort of something that you both can come into terms with, because this is your money, you understand?
Yeah.
And you shouldn't have to leave.
That's right. That's right. And what do I get? I get the shield. Yeah. And so it says, you're feeling vulnerable, and that's obvious from your question. So I
Mhm.
love her advice. I think you should, we put up our shields when we're very vulnerable and we feel very hurt. So yeah.
Yeah.
So yep. Thank you so much. All right. So I'm going to ask that everybody who has posted a question to stay in the chat so you can pick 1, 2, or 3 from Madam Claudia's. She's going to ask you which one, and then you'll know. All right. And then she'll know. So which one to read for you. Sorry. My tongue is all twisted. Okay. So JR, a romantic reading. All right. You
Thank
have a
you.
romantic. Oh, Nancy wanted pile 2.
Thank you, Nancy. I hope I got it, because I
All
got
right.
2 figured. Because I
Yep.
looked at the other ones, it didn't make sense. So I guess it makes sense now. Thank you
Okay.
for your validation. So
Yeah.
for JR, romantic reading.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Um, okay, so just intuitively, I am connecting with someone who will actually come into your space to sort of
Mm-hmm.
help you heal what you have transpired in the past. So that's what I got very clearly, that the whatever, people often say, no, you should never enter a relationship until you've done the work. I feel
Yeah.
like you've done the work, but you're still at odds with some of the things that you've gone through in life. So this person, the person that's going to be coming in next, vibrationally, will be there to help you progress your healing. And as
Excellent.
they help heal you, you will help heal them, because they're very loving. I mean, watch out for someone with water in their chart, very deep feelings, very emotionally connected. So
Mhm.
I'm just going to pick a card for you. We're just going to pick
Pile 3, she said.
pile
Unless it,
3.
yeah, yeah.
Okay,
That
thank
tracks, she
you.
says. Okay.
And
Yeah.
3. So the card that I got for you is called Spread Your Wings. This card is always talking about, in this deck, about literally expanding yourself and letting yourself be free and open to what it is that we are calling in. So for I won't say a long time, I'm not going to out you, but for a while now, you've been asking for that specific person to come in, and where are they? Are they coming at all? Because you're ready now.
Mhm,
Vibrationally, you are
mhm.
ready. You're healed, and whoever does come in will reciprocate that within you that you have. Okay, so watch out for a water sign. I can't wait to hear, perhaps in a future show, to validate me on that, because I feel like
Yeah,
it's going to be a water sign.
that's awesome. So, JR, I have the puzzle pieces are being fit together, and you're waiting for this last puzzle piece, which makes perfect sense, that you have been doing the work. You have been doing, and I won't say that you're going to have a baby because that would scare you, but new opportunities and new birth of a relationship. So there you go. There you go. Yay, yay, yay.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. So we have Lorraine, and Lorraine wonders, will her husband and she get through their challenges?
Okay, my dear.
What
So
number do you want, Lorraine? What deck?
I feel like she might say one, but we'll wait.
Okay.
Did they put a number?
Not yet. You know
Okay.
what? We do have a bit of a delay. I will tell you that. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I'm
You can.
going to intuitively pick from
Okay.
the first pile, which says the darkest fears, which perhaps might go along with what they're feeling. This card
Okay.
entails getting out of that headspace, out of that fear of the unknown, of what will happen in the event that if we do part and go our separate ways, how will we handle this pain? Because right now, both of you are sort of in this holding space where you're being asked to review whether I've done enough growth with you, or do we need some more growth between us together? Because people think that when you break up or you go your separate ways, that the relationship did not work, and that's not true. What happens is that we come to a point in the relationship, in that soul contract, that we have learned everything that it is that we need to learn. And then that person either exits your life or comes back to continue working on the relationship. And I feel for you, dear, I feel that both of you have that choice to either go your separate ways or
Mhm.
continue working on that bond. And I feel like you're both going to try to do this. But right
Yeah.
now, you're still in that thinking process. So I'm not going to lie. I don't know which way, but I feel like right now you're in that thinking process. And
Mhm.
I know that you're feeling like, well, I have choices and possibilities.
Mhm.
And also he's more like in also fear space, a lot of fear
Okay.
culminating. So I'm
Wow.
just gonna go with that, dear. Go with your
Sure.
intuition,
She
okay?
says she doesn't think they want it to end. So, then it will, if you don't and you both agree, then that should be a better, yeah, because what I
Yeah.
got was fragmented. Things are fragmented, and that's exactly what Madam Claudia was saying. And I'm going to tell you a secret, Lorraine. I understand. Can I just say that? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's difficult. Relationships are not easy. And
Mhm.
have to have two people working on it. So much luck and love to you, dear. Okay, Linda, what is blocking your finances? All right. If
Ooh,
you would like to pick a pile, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Well, whether they tell me a pile or not, right away I got contract. So what's actually blocking your finances is actually you thinking that you are not capable of making more, connected to your self-worth. So if you're coming from a space of, let's say, I can't make any more, pile, well, I did pick from pile two. I picked
Did you?
contract.
Oh, for God's sake. See how you don't even need to know.
Well, I give the option so that people understand that it's not just
No, I
me.
get it. I get it.
So
Yeah.
what I did was I just want to let you know, Linda, that this blockage that you are feeling is actually you thinking that you're not capable of making more, connected to whatever self-worth, education, or cap
Mhm.
that you
Uh-huh.
that you might have at work, or like you can't break through that. No, dear, it's you, because our abundance is always unlimited, and we're the ones that put this price tag on us, and we have to change that. Once you
Yeah.
change your mindset, you will start to bring in that energetic flow of money, and that could come in other ways, like tapping into your creative thoughts, your creative energy, in order to bring that in as well, so that you can
Mhm.
work on the blocks, because you don't need to keep them, you don't need to have them. Abundance is
That's
always
right.
there with you.
Wow. And what do I get? Getting what you deserve. That's so true. It's just exactly what she said. You maybe don't feel like you deserve what in some way, and it could be a subconscious way. You don't think you deserve, say, whatever amount of money because you don't like Madam Claudia said, you may not have that degree, or you may not have that experience or whatever. But everybody has value, and we have to value ourselves. So there
Yeah.
you go. Thank you so much. Wow. All right. So we have Dupree. And what do you see regarding my house situation?
Ooh,
All right.
Dupree. Okay, when I heard your name, Dupree, I heard guide. Talk to the guide. So
Oh.
um, I'm gonna connect with your guide right now. I'm gonna ask them. By the way, one of your guides that I'm talking to is actually a loved one of yours. Uh, Feels like a female to me. So uh, if you have a particular female, thank you,
Mhm.
pile two. I will pick from pile two. Um,
Uh-huh.
they will let me know. One of the things
Uh-huh.
that are kind of getting in the way, um, is actually you have to perhaps question where your home, the energy around your home is actually being, what I'm going to say it like this: are you pricing your home, or are you pricing whatever it is that you're trying to sell? Like, I feel like you're trying to sell this, like either sell property, or you're trying to bring in more money with property, or something to do with your property, um, money
Mm.
wise. Are you asking and consulting with the right person at this moment? Because I did get like you working on a professional level with some sort of person, either with debt consolidation or sort of like a property manager. I don't know why I got those two things. You're not
She
trying
wants
to
to
sell,
keep it.
you
Yeah,
want to
she
keep
does.
it. So you
Mhm.
need to speak to someone in particular that talks about perhaps remortgaging, or some sort of like financial person. I do feel that you need to talk to them, and perhaps you have, but you haven't spoken to the right one yet. You have to do a little bit of shopping. I'm going to pick from pile two for you. So we're going to see what we get here.
Mhm.
Okay, I did pick the card Fourth Chakra, Archangel Raphael. This card usually talks about a major heart healing. So whatever situation that's going on in the household right now, you're letting it affect you in such a way that it's energetically affecting your money, because it's coming from a space of fear. If you're in a situation where you're going through some sort of breakup, or you want, like you said, you want to keep the home, or there's some sort of like mortgaging problems, you will have the right person be brought to you, and you will be presented with the right person, so that you can
Right.
speak to about getting that right financing for it, or if it's a loan or something, because I do feel that you will be working with someone, particularly a female. So she might come in a form as a female with money. So this
Oh,
woman will be the one to help you, sort of like give you the right application or the right uh, person to talk to about this, but it'll be someone in money because you are extremely anxious about this situation. This is my
yeah.
anxiety card.
I
Okay.
see that, and I see that it's the delays that you're going through. You're frustrated, and it's telling you, you can't rush things. It's going to be done in divine timing. But things, when they go at a snail's pace, because that's what we have here, it is very frustrating for us.
Yeah.
So
It's
I'm
very
dealing with an insurance company that just has been sitting on something for 3 months. So I totally, totally get it. And I'm hoping that things come through for you sooner than later.
and they will come.
Uh-huh. That's
They will
right.
come.
Thank you for the question, Dupree.
Thank
All
you.
right. So Carl says he'd like to know what or who is the male voice I hear since the 2000s wherever I've lived. I wake up to it. It's like beside my ear, but doesn't scare me. Also, I hear this wee female voice.
Okay, so Carl, I don't know, because I don't know you, Carl, obviously.
Right.
I don't know if you're aware, but you are open, like a medium, like myself.
Oh,
So you do,
Carl.
I don't know if they know that or not, but this Carl, they're talking to you, so they want you to answer. They want your attention. So
Okay.
I do feel that you have many people around you. I did get one particular sort of like synapse of someone with like a cool looking car. So this person would have passed in that car, and it's like one of these old timey cars, like these they used to
Yeah.
like fix them up. Very
Mhm.
cool person. So these are your friends. Some of them are your friends that have passed also. They're just coming to you to they want to connect with you is what I'm saying. You're a medium.
See, Carl, we're going to have you have a show soon.
Yes, they're very open. Carl, you're extremely
Uh-huh.
open. I don't feel
Right.
that you're scared of it. You're just kind of like, oh, cool. That's interesting.
He wonders if it's the 1920s, I
Yes,
guess.
yes, old-timey car. Sorry, I should have been more specific, but yes. So I see that. Like, you know those
Yeah,
cars
yeah.
from the like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Capote, like
Yeah,
Al
yeah.
Capone, like that. And I don't know what I want to say with the gun, but like that kind of car. Yeah.
Oh my God, that is so awesome.
So I think
Wow.
that's awesome.
You can produce my show, Carl. Actually, it's getting so big that I need a producer. So how about that? So what do I get, Carl? You're not surrendering. You're not surrendering enough. And that's just what Madam Claudia said. So you have the gift. And
Mhm.
in order for you to know it, you have to surrender to it. Or as she said, just talk to them, see if
Yeah,
they'll respond.
yeah.
Wow. That's really cool.
He's too analytical. He's questioning. Don't
Yeah.
question. Your
Yeah.
your audio, your Claire, your audio is wide open.
Well, who's the female voice? He says.
The
Gets the
female voice, I actually get to be she doesn't feel like she's a family member. She actually feels like just someone who needs to be crossed over, but she's kind of having fun watching him do stuff. So I don't know if you're into like the arts or like creative arts and stuff like that, but she's having a wild time watching you and to being creative, and just they enjoy your energy very much. So she's more like on the spectators
okay. Okay.
side, and
She's just
the way I
enjoying the
see her,
show.
yeah, kind of like enjoying the show. The way I see her is that she would have passed in and around the vicinity of where they this person lives. Just someone local that needs some help, but also
Okay.
they're watching, and
Mhm. Yes, that's wonderful. Carl is a treasure hunter,
oh,
and
maybe they came in with something they found.
it could be. I mean, I just found this out the other day that he does, he this is like his work. And so that's
Oh,
amazing. That's amazing.
awesome.
I would
So
want
this
to
is,
watch. Wouldn't you? Wouldn't you want to watch though? I
yes.
mean, what he does, and yeah, and things may have come in. Yeah, yeah,
Well, yes. So
yeah.
maybe when you're going to treasure hunt, just make sure that you perhaps sage it or something if you don't want something coming in the house. But I don't feel anything negative in your home, just so you know. Not
Right.
at all.
And he just moved into a new place, and he says he heard the woman's voice the other day. She just took a little while to get over to that spot from the other place. Oh, that's funny.
Perhaps they came
Thank
with
you.
him. I do feel
Yeah,
him bringing the
yeah.
dead, though.
Bringing her with. Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
Well, she likes your cats, Carl. What can we say? Yeah. Well, all right. So, okay, Carl, you do it. You do it. All right, I got yours, Noor. All right. So, no, Diamond, you can put a question in. We'll try to get to it, honey. So it's Claire's birthday. No, this
Happy
is not
birthday, Claire.
Claudia Cat Mama. This is a different Claudia. This is this Claudia lives up in Alberta, and she is a psychic medium. Cat Mama is Claudia, but different one. Yeah, yeah.
I'm Canadian, Claudia.
Yes, Canadian Claudia. Hi, Leah. Oh, you're welcome, Carl.
Happy birthday, Claire.
Claire, do you have a specific pile that you would like Madame Claudia to pull from today?
I got a jumper, so let me grab that.
Okay. Yep.
Um,
I get it.
so if they don't know which number they would like, what pile, the card that I got for you, happy birthday, Claire. The
She
card that
says,
I got
whatever
for
you're
you.
drawn to. Yep. Whatever you're drawn
Well,
to is fine. Okay.
I pulled two cards. So Claire, I know you're having you're having a great day today, but either you have in the past or just recently started your healing journey, because I got the hope is on its way and moving on. So either you're moving on from a situation, moving on from a thought process that perhaps took some time to heal from. I get that you're moving along quite nicely into that new space. And I want to show this card. It's a beautiful card. It's moving on, and it's a man sort of like walking along the shorelines of a beach.
Mhm.
Beach, water, emotional, moving on from a particular situation that brought a lot of hopelessness at one point in your life. And you're moving along quite nicely now.
Isn't that wonderful? Thank you thank you. Hi, Louise. I got here. Look at this. You are rising again. Look at that. Just the beautiful card. These are
Beautiful.
lovely cards from Wild Woman Rising. And look at it's like flowers and beautiful animals and bugs and everything all around you. But there you are rising again. That's beautiful. Thank you so
Beautiful.
much. Yeah. All right. Hello, Jill. It's good to see you. Thank you very much. Happy birthday, Claire.
Happy
Enjoy your
birthday.
day. Yeah. Okay. So, Tropical Empress and Spirit, do her guides have any questions?
Okay,
Um,
so if they don't put a number in the chat, I will go with whatever I pick intuitively for you.
mhm.
I do feel that this will be sort of like a relationship sort of question. So I'm going to go with my relationship deck, tropical. Here we go. So I'm getting with this card, sacral chakra activation. So when I get any type of like chakra card in this deck, pile 2, thank you, dear. I did pick it from, I split the deck and I took the top. So that would be pile 2 for you.
There you
I
go.
get I get that you're being asked to sort of like bring your sacral chakra into just not into balance because it is in balance, but activate it so that you can start using that creative energy in that particular chakra to start using it to create. It's going to be like that spark, that like what do you call that rock that you use to rub against each other to
Flint.
start a fire?
Yep.
A
It's a
flint.
flint.
It'll be
Yeah.
activating that chakra point in order to activate that spark in you again, because it was a little it was getting tired, but now it's going to be rejuvenated at this moment so that you can start doing whatever it is that you were doing before that was actually it took a lot of energy from you. So whether you were creating content or doing something creative in that area, it's going to be reenacted with new energy so that you have new energetic creative flow coming
Ooh.
through again. So just so you know, that's what I got for you. It's a really cool card. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, you're going to start feeling that energy flow through you again. So if you've been feeling a little tired or like not as inspired as you normally would be, you're going to get it back. Just
Wow.
activate it.
Activate it. Worship at the temple. Well, guess where that is? That's your body. So if you
Mm,
do get your chakras balanced out, and look at all the ladybugs. I just want to show you the ladybugs. They're
that's beautiful.
everywhere. They're all good luck ladybugs. So worship at your own temple. Take good care of yourself. Drink your water. Eat your good food. Get your exercise. Things will strengthen up for you very soon. Thank you so much. Yeah. Leah, you think you've been seeing people, but no one's there? Well,
Oh,
that could very well be spirits. So, yeah,
yes.
yeah. And yes, Tropical Empress in Spirit just started a YouTube channel. She is we just read for her. And so check her out if you get a chance. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah,
Absolutely. Congratulations. Now you're going to
yeah.
get that extra spark since you've been working hard to get more content out there.
There you go. There you go. It's always nice to get a little boost. All right. So here's Valerie S. Her brother Yuri passed last February. She'd like to have a message about moving forward from business to a new job in an area to live. Getting hard to stay, she says.
Okay, thank you so much. So just give me a couple seconds here to tune into his name.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm very sorry for your loss. I do feel he's still there with you. So if you are wondering, they have not left yet. They want to make sure that you are okay. They have already gone through their life review. They've already acclimatized. They're choosing to stay with you at this point because they are helping with the grieving process. I do see that you will be relocating. So I'm not sure where you're living right now, if it's like on a coast or something, but I do see you choosing a new location to
Mhm.
start new, and you will be meeting new people. So if you're on the market, or if you're thinking of like meeting new friends, sort of like that, I know right now you're not feeling like you're up to it. You just kind of want to get it through. It's sort of like drudgery at this point for you. You will be coming into contact with a particular friend it'll be like one of these people that they just start talking to out of nowhere, and then you just kind of have a new relationship like that. Very nice
Mhm.
energy to help you with this sudden situation that you had with your brother. I feel like it was sort of
Yeah.
uncalled for.
Yeah. She,
One of the
yeah, they were business partners. And of course, he passed. And so she kind of got left holding the bag, I guess is the best way to say it, which,
Yeah. Well, he's
um,
not going anywhere. He's helping. Energetically,
uh,
he is helping. Yeah.
uh,
He's
yeah,
he's sending people. He's there. He's still there. And she does feel him, I think. It's
I
just
think so.
it,
She's
it's
tapped in.
difficult. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. So I have two cards for you. One of them, Valerie, is Heed Your Wisdom. And look at this card. It's simply beautiful. It's you and all your beauty. And there's feathers and there's flowers. And you're going to know intuitively where to go and who to be. And I'm guessing, as Madame Claudia sort of suggested as well, It might be new romantic partner at this new location. It's very possible. So, yep. You and I are really in tune today, girl. Oh, yeah. Oh, all right. Thank you, Valerie. Hi, KK. All right, we have Sherry Laidler. Just a message from her spirit guides. And so, yes, Amanda, not Amanda, Annette. I'm so sorry. Annette, I haven't been able to watch it all yet. You don't have any questions, but is there any in-person healing or retreat? Oh, I don't know. I'll put that up and we'll try to answer it for you. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So for Sherry,
Oh, she
I
wants
got
number one.
pile number one. Okay, thank you,
Yeah.
Sherry. But intuitively, just like off from not choosing the pile, I got something to do with your home life, or just home in general. So let's see what that's about, because I got a very clear picture of a nice nice space that you're living in. That you've made it very nice, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. Pile one. So I got the card patience. So if you are particularly waiting for something to come through or come up, I don't know, maybe it's connected to what I saw in the beginning, which is a home or something. You're
Mm-hmm.
being asked to be patient about it, because it's all in divine timing. So I don't know if you're thinking of moving or you're thinking of buying. I don't know why I got the connection of home. Perhaps maybe doing some renos or doing something in the home, or even, also self can be a home.
Yeah.
I'm getting that in particular connection. So if this resonates with you, you let me know. If it doesn't, please just take what does. But if you can give me like a validation whether you're doing something in the home that particularly is tied to this, you're being asked to have patience.
Interesting that you mentioned that, because one of my other subscribers is her best friend, and her best friend just moved in with her into her home
Well, there you go. Maybe that's what it's about.
until she can find somewhere else to live. So yeah, that's exactly what she said. Friend just moved in. Yeah. So it makes sense
Okay.
completely.
Thank you for that validation, Sherry.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. And Sherry, I get prowl with confidence. How about that? And I bet you two are prowling around with confidence, because you girls are just BFFs, and, just enjoy the journey. Yeah. Enjoy your journey with Jen. Yeah. I know you are. Yeah. Yep. You own your home. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. All right. So do you see Jamea coming back around and have a close relationship in the future? She's like a niece to me. Okay. Do you have a pile you'd like to have be drawn from, Midnight? Just put 1, 2, or 3. That would be awesome.
Okay, so I do feel that this situation was heartbreaking, and I'm sorry. For whatever reason, please don't take it like it was like it's just something that had to be done at the particular time in order to get through some certain things. This person comes from trauma, has a lot of trauma, has had some trauma. I do get that they will be coming back, but you have to be patient. Just let them come at their own pace. You have always been open-hearted, had your arms open to this. So I will pick from pile number 3, and let's see what messages from Spirit has for you regarding that.
Okay.
So we got heal. We got heal. So you are going to be healing from this particular situation. It has taken a great toll. So yes, they will come back. They will come back. Okay.
You guys have to learn how to set boundaries with each other. That's the biggest problem. But I think if you can, then you will heal. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. There were just some folks who, I don't know, I never learned how to set boundaries as a younger person. And it's not something that a lot of people have heard of that are my age. And so I think it's just important for everybody to know, this is fine, but this isn't fine, that kind of thing. And if you can work that out, that you'll have a better, yeah, there you
Yes.
go.
Boundaries equal love, just to let
Yeah,
everyone
that's very true. Nor wonders, what shall I know about my connection with Faisal? Is he serious towards me?
know. Okay, okay. Thank you. I just tuned in like a laser into Fazal. Okay.
Okay.
Fazal is a bit of a flaky guy or girl. Energy, I feel it to be male, is a bit of a flake. Sorry for saying it like that. I tend to say things sometimes. I don't mean to be rude or
No.
anything, but you want answers, is what I'm getting. What are their
Mhm.
intentions? So let's see. You said if you didn't pick a pile, I'm going to pick it for you. I just got right away. They are a bit indecisive.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
okay. Well, I'm going to tell you. Okay, I picked. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to say this, but I picked two cards for you because I want you to
Mhm.
be sure. The first card I got was Crown Chakra. So you're going to get the clarity as to what their intentions are, because they're giving you a bit of a mixed bag here.
Mhm.
And you'll intuitively know, because what is for us will always be for us, and it will present itself in a way that our nervous system will know right
Mm.
away if this person is going to cause us some sort of dysregularity here, or they're going to bring us peace. So use that as a measuring stick. Also, I did get release. Okay, so like I
Okay.
said, I don't mean to like send you some doomsday info on here, but you will have the
Right.
choice to make, and use all of your intuitive power here to make that choice. What is for you will always come in peace, not pieces. Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I get here that this guy really likes freedom. That's kind of what I'm getting, that he's, not quite ready to settle down. So I don't know if that's true. And that he's a bit energy sucking. The fangs come out. It's like it's hard. I get the same kind of feeling you did about his energy being up and down, or not exactly aligned with the energy of Noor. So,
Yeah.
but it is ultimately your decision, Noor, not ours. Yeah. Thank you for your question, dear.
Thank you, Noor.
All right. Diamond wonders what her guides want her to know right now. Yeah.
Okay, my dear. Here
For
we
those of
go.
you who are in the chat, if you want her to pull from a pile 1, 2, or 3, and it's your turn, put up your pile. She may intuitively pull anyway, because we're not going to wait. So, yeah.
I have, okay, so for diamond, ooh, okay. So right now, the card that I picked for you was indecision. So are you having to choose something right now that is sort of weighing on you? I would go with, if you are going through this situation of indecision, um, I would ask you to ask yourself, does this bring me closer to my end goal with peace, or is this taking away my peace? Okay.
Mm.
That is what
Mhm.
I'm intuitively getting, that your guides want you to ponder right now. Is this bringing me peace, or is this bringing me stress?
Mm.
This particular decision that you have to be
Yep.
making right now.
All right. So, Diamond, I get take
Yeah.
your place. And it's like she's considering where she wants to be, how she wants to have things work or not work, whatever. So I'm feeling that very strong energy as well. And it's your choice. Where you can take your place is always your choice, no one else's. So, okay, good. I'm glad that's helpful. All right. Okay. We have Leah. My question is, will I make money from artwork? All right.
Here we go. Just intuitively, before I pick a pile for you, if you don't have a pile to pick from, I am getting that you are. but you're questioning whether you can or not. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna pull the card for you. I pulled out strategy. So if you want to make an indent for yourself on the market, you must strategically put that energy into getting yourself out there, believing in your work. Because when
Mhm,
people energetically um, tap into something and they're like, hey, I really dig this, I really like this, it's because
mhm.
it's your energy. It's not so much the image. I have particularly bought things in the past at markets or fairs or off the internet because I felt something like energetically pull me to it. Not
Yeah.
because it was super looking, it was super awesome or whatever.
Mhm.
Perhaps it was. But energetically, the artist will put that creative energy into it, and that's what will bring in that power of attraction to it. So if you're with intent, putting it in there that this is going to be abundant, and I believe in what I'm putting out there because this is the intention to show like I love this. I am so excited about this. You're definitely going to sell, okay?
There you
Just to
go.
let you know.
Yep. She says, I get it. I think art is channeling. Yes, it is. Writing,
Mhm.
any kind
It
of
is
art
true of art.
is channeling. Yep. And
Absolutely.
so it is belief in yourself. It says to remember kindness, but be kind to yourself. Be
Mm,
kind to we're the hardest on ourselves. We say, oh, I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. Or, we'll say things like that to ourselves, or I can't do this. And that's what we bring in. So be
yeah.
kind to yourself. Yes.
Be
Thank
kind
you.
to yourself.
Absolutely. All right. So we have Miss Amanda. She's wondering, she'd love to know more about her connection with Dante.
Dante. Okay, so I'm gonna pull from the deck here really quickly. Uh, okay, so I get that this is sort of like I get that this is a connection that is not new. I don't know if you've already felt that before with this person or if this is something that is all new to you, but I feel like this is a like a past sort of like past connection that you've already had before with this particular person and you're asking like what it is now, what is how has it transformed,
Mhm.
and what is the purpose of this.
Mm.
So this one
Mhm.
one I don't know, I'm not trying to use soulmate here, but very well could be. I do feel like it is something like that. So I'm
Oh,
just going to I do get
oh,
it's fairly new still, but still you're feeling some sort of like pull and you
uh-huh.
really want to explore this. So I'm just gonna so I don't see what pile to pick from. So I'm going to intuitively pick from pile 2. Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Um, okay. So I picked the card control. You are having sort of like this sense, like, I don't know if I should trust it. I don't know. You're questioning it and you're putting all of these questions over it only because it's coming from a space that perhaps I don't know what will come of it. Will this person hurt me? Will this person let me down, sort of thing. So you're being asked to sort of get out of your head and ask yourself, is this relationship or is this new connection going to take me closer to
Mhm.
discovering self, or is this going to take me away? Because I get that you're very like you're very like independent and you don't
Yeah.
want anyone to like take that away from you, kind of like take your time away. So you're
Mhm.
being very discerning at this moment. So you're being asked to just expand a little bit on that and not let your guard down, but look at it in a different way. Like, how is this going to affect me and how is this going to benefit me? Look at
Mhm.
it that way.
Very good. She was once told that she was his mother and he saw me burned at the stake. So that's a very interesting
Oh,
past life thing.
okay.
Yeah. So
Well,
Amanda,
then you
I
are
have
connected to the
you go. Yeah. He's
no, I
invited
was
you
just
to
gonna say then you're your soulmate.
okay. He's invited you to the rainbow gathering. Okay. That's awesome. He is not a romantic partner,
No, I
but
didn't see that.
he is a very yeah. So I get here, yes, you should a celebration. So, of course, if that's the gathering you're going to go to, and it says to take time off. So, time off to go to the gathering. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. And I pulled that before you put that up, Amanda. So, wow. That's awesome. All right, we have two more, and we'll have just enough time to do them. It's been almost an hour. So, may I have a message from my spirit guides? KK says.
Here we go. So just intuitively for KK before I draw a card. I get you kind of want to know where you're at energetically. So if you didn't put that in the chat, that's just what I'm intuitively picking up from you. Like, where am I at? Have I done enough work? Have I gone through enough? Have I gone through enough? Will there be more coming? How should I brace myself? Okay. So I'm going to take two cards for you. I feel like these go together. The first card is fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. This card is illuminating the throat chakra. So if you have not expressed yourself in the way that you would like to express yourself, you're being asked to do so now. You are being pushed to do that now. The second card is Door to Spirit. I usually get this card when there are passed on loved ones or even your guides, and just your connection to your higher self and to spirit world around you. So I don't know if you're some sort of communicator or not, but they're working with you so that you can start expelling and working from that area. So why are you laughing?
Because every time she comes on, everyone tells her when I first saw this horse, I said, "You're an animal communicator. You are."
Oh,
She just
okay.
and then you said it, and other folks have said it too. So when when they get said, it's like, yeah, absolutely.
Start communicating. You do. I hope you realize people want to know what their animals need and want, and they want to be able to communicate with them. And if you are a spirit animal communicator, by all means, please lend your light, because there are a lot of people out there that need those services. So yeah, spirit is urging you to get to it.
Do it. To do it.
Communicating, okay?
Yeah, she's already doing it, but maybe she'll be able to do it with others. That's great. I get here, hold true to your vision, KK. And so, if it's something you don't want to do, you do not have to do it, but you have that ability. I think that's the important thing. So whatever your vision is the way that you want to live and choose the way you do. So, all right. So we got one more, and this is Annette. Annette is dealing with a physical issue, and she wonders if she'll overcome it, and also the PTSD, and find some inner peace.
Yes. I get that you haven't left your dwelling for some time now. Are you just not wanting? I get like almost like agoraphobic a little bit, a bit of just you're panicking. You can't be around too many people right now just because of the trauma that you've been through. Yes. Now, are you working with someone like a therapist or anything like that? Because I do feel that perhaps there could be a change if you do, perhaps someone that you connect on a higher level with, perhaps. And if not, you will connect with someone to help you through this. Guess what I got for you, dear? I got open up. Open up to the healing, open up to talk about it, because I do feel that because of what you've been through, the healing will start once you start to open up about it. And I know it's hard, but we must open up those wounds in order to get it all out, to clean it up. You understand energetically?
Yeah, she does. She
And
says
you
it's
will
hard for her to learn how to let go. That's her
It's okay. And that is one of your challenges in this life, is how to let go. And trust me, we all go through this and we all deal with it on different multi levels. But for you, it'll be to talk about it.
And she has started to do that, I believe.
Good.
From just some information that I've gotten. I don't know her real well, but
Good.
And you know what else, Annette, is seek wonder. And I don't know you that well, but I think you have two little kids, and little kids love to go out and look at the bugs and the dragonflies and the little elementals outside. And even if you don't want to go out, but you can go outside of your dwelling. Seek the wonder that's there for you and show that to your children. And some of that is going to start the healing process for you, plus the work that's done by those of us who are going to start doing what we can in order to facilitate that healing for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you were upfront and lost so much, so I shut down. I know it's understandable. We really get to a point where when something isn't really working, that we just sequester and we hold back. But I think it's time. Yeah, your boys are magical. Oh, that's good. So you can take those boys outside and show them the magic that exists all the way around them as well. And yeah, much love to you, my dear.
Much love to you.
Uh-huh. Well, everybody, thank you for being with us. Madam Claudia was, like I said, was supposed to be on with me last Monday, but my power went out. So we made up for it this week, but she'll be back again in a couple of weeks. And she also is on Trudy Shu's show. And she's usually on, like she was on this morning at 11 o'clock Pacific time. So yeah, please know she's in a couple places and we just love her. She does not have a channel, but if you're interested in a reading, email me and I will get her information to you and you can get in contact with her and meet with her because she's fabulous. So thank you so much. Yes. Have a beautiful day. And again, Claire, yes, you have a wonderful birthday. Much love.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks,
Much
everybody. Bye-bye.